What's good, guys? Big Red Cliffy back at it again, probably with my final change of sensitivity settings video. Why do I say that? I say that because there's some new games coming out this year that I feel I may get into more and focus on more, but I'll still always have my love for Pubg without a doubt. But guys, here are my sensitivity settings. As of right now, I'm not going to explain each and every one of them like I usually do in all my other sensitivity settings videos. I will go through each sensitivity settings and explain why I have it at that number, but I'm not going to explain what each sensitivity settings do. So if you're interested in knowing exactly what they do, you could hop in my old video regarding my sensitivity settings, or you could hit the comment section below and ask me any questions, or hit the note card above or the description below and join the Discord and DM me there. The choice is yours. Feel free to do any option. Regarding my sensitivity settings, guys, everyone, and I mean everyone, has a preference in sensitivity settings. Whether it's really fast, flicking towards enemies, whether it's really slow and precise, making sure their shots count, or just staying neutral, in the middle, feeling comfortable. Don't think copying mine is going to bring you or get you closer to being the best. It's all about how comfortable and how confident you are with your own settings. Yes, you could work off mine and adjust your sensitivity settings how you want, but copying them as exactly how they are on the screen might not be the best option. But again, it's all about preference, so the choice is yours. Alright guys, I still use Type B controller preset. Type C doesn't have over the shoulder aim, so I didn't want to give it a test run. And if you're already used to Type A, I suggest you stay on Type A, but Type B is just always natural to me because of how first person shooters have always been played, by holding a left trigger and being able to aim down your sight. So that's why I'm so used to it, and that's why I'm sticking to it. Right stick dead zone is at 15, left stick dead zone is at 2. I suggest not messing with the left stick at all. Just try to keep it under 10 because it only moves your character, so it doesn't have to really be a factor for anything else. Right stick dead zone, I suggest not having this higher than 30 and also not having it lower than 5 or 10 if you get freaked out when trying to aim towards your enemy, because that will make you panic and move the joystick around too much and either overshoot or undershoot towards your enemy. Vibration high off. Actually, during a live stream, one of my chatters told me to turn it off because when you're shooting and being shot at, your controller vibrates, which can actually adjust your shot and make you miss more shots than not. And it just made complete sense, so that's why I turned vibration off. I have forward running sensitivity at 25 because I like to zigzag towards my enemies and I don't like to run in a straight line when running in a field, so I like to have it at 25. That way I could kind of zigzag, but also right in the middle so I could run forward as well when need be. Movement sense is at 50. I like a quicker reaction if someone's shooting at me to get out of dodge and get behind cover. But also I like it in the middle because if I am shooting at another target, I like to move back and forth to kind of strafe while I shoot. And having it at a higher number kind of throws my shot off, but having it at a too low number doesn't get my character moving at a faster pace left to right. So 50 works out for me. Vertical sensitivity multiplier, I have at 100. I'm just always used to 100 and controlling recoil with this at 100, but a lot of people have put it between 65 and 80. Which has helped them big time with controlling recoil, guys. So please test it out in training mode if you want. General sensitivity I do have at 12. I used to like it high because I like flicking towards enemies, but I noticed my hipfire aim has been really all over the place, so I kind of lowered this a little bit. And I also, when I would go to hit the B button to crouch and shoot towards someone, I would accidentally flick my stick. And when I had that at a higher sensitivity, I would accidentally hit my stick and I would be aiming in a whole different area than I had hoped for. Which would make me lose battles. So I slowed that down to 12 now, and it has been a huge help for me. It also helps me stay more slow and controlled with everything. One thing I did notice for general sense, the faster you have it for squad games, I feel like the easier it was for me because you could find the opponents easier, but then in solos and duos it was easier to have a more slow and controlled general sensitivity because you were more controlled of your looking direction. Vehicle driver sensitivity is at 14. This way I could just look around for enemies, run people over as I free look towards them. Aim acceleration I do have off. Help me be more slow and controlled with my shots by having this off. Over the shoulder, I have at 13. I've been using over the shoulder aim a lot more often, and it completely obliterates people, especially when you have it with like the micro Uzi or the barrel. 1x optics, I did move down to 8. Again, slow and controlled. Much easier for me. Harder to stay in line with faster moving enemies, but when it comes to long distance shooting with the 1x, like a red dot or a hollow sight, it was much easier to control. Also, the 1x optics is a sensitivity for the VSS, so for you VSS users out there, keep that in mind. 2x I don't really use often, but 13 felt really good for me when I do use it. 3x I like it faster, because when you're more zoomed down with the 3x, which I really like using for sprays, faster just seemed a lot more efficient and helpful for me. Especially when cars are driving by, it was just much easier to follow them, going full speed ahead. 4x I kept at 8, 6x at 7, and 8x at 6. These were already comfortable for me. I like them exactly how they are, so I didn't change them at all. And again, the 15x is still bugged, so we're not going to worry about that at all. But guys, those are my sensitivity settings. If you have any questions, please again, feel free to hit the comment section below, DM me on Discord, whatever's easier for you. And if this video helped at all, don't forget to give it a like. I'm shooting for 50 likes, so help me achieve that goal. Sub to the channel if you haven't already, and make sure you hit the bell for a little ring-a-ding-ding to get notified when the next video of mine goes live. Catch y'all in the next one. Peace.
To your left, green.
I'm down again.
Jesus. Shit.
Wow. Swarm.
I don't know about it.
Come on, Cliff. Come on, Cliff. Hold it down, baby.
Do it for the stream.
Baby, let's go!
Do it for the stream.